or Blue Boy, whichever one you want to call me. And today, I'm finna be talking about how like my experience working at Wingstop. So basically, I got hired at Wingstop at like right when I turned 18, like 10 days after I turned 18, I got hired at Wingstop. So I've been working like ever since I turned into an adult, and like willingly too, cause well, like once I turned into an adult, or like once I like basically left like my parent, basically, I like my one big thing was I'm not gonna do shit that I don't want to do. So for working, I did want to work. Like I knew I needed to work, but it's more like I could make money other ways, but it's just like it's more sustainable just to work, you feel me? So I get a job at Wingstop, you know. Honestly, the job is pretty fucking easy. Like working there is pretty fucking easy. The only difficult part is just people. Like people are like super annoying, you know, like the customers and shit. But I got tipped hella at Wingstop. Like one time I got like a $50 tip or some shit. Like it was $50. It was like 11 at night. The lady was like drunk or something. But I got tipped like $50. Or she wasn't drunk, but she was like all kind of, but she was like nice. So she gave me like $50 and that shit was pretty lit. So like one thing about food service, most of the time you finna get a tip either way. Cause I mean, I've only worked 2 jobs in food service, but this one I definitely got tipped the most, I think. But yeah, so working at Wingstop, it was really easy. And like my first day, like obviously I was like anxious and shit and like nervous, but at the end of the day, like this is my mindset, at the end of the day, like nothing else mattered except getting some fucking money, like in a sustainable manner, like in a way that you know you're gonna be able to like use this for a long time basically, or use this for the amount of time you want to use it. So I was working there for about like a year and a month. And like when I first got hired, it was in April. So like when I first got hired, I was like telling myself like I'm not gonna be here next year. You feel me? Like I'm gonna be working somewhere else. I'm gonna be doing something else. And technically, I was doing something else. Like when it came, like when I got older, like when my birthday came and shit. Technically, I already had a second job, so the only reason, like, I didn't need to stay at Wingstop, but I was staying there because, like, 2 jobs is better than 1. Low key, you feel me? Like, like a paycheck every Friday is cool, you feel me? So I stayed there only for, like, the paycheck, and, like, when April came, that was when California raised their minimum wage. So I was making $20 at one job, and then $20 an hour at one job, and then $21. Wait. Fuck, I meant $20 at Wingstop, then $21 at another job. So, you know, the paychecks were pretty cool. Like, it's not like I was getting a lot of hours and shit, but the paychecks were pretty fucking cool. So, I stayed there for a fucking minute after, like, my year passed. And, like, I had a key, but I wasn't, like, no type of management, you feel me? Like, I was no type of management, but I lied about that to get my second job, you know what I mean? So working at Wingstop, free wings, you know, shit was pretty cool. The only issue was that like I didn't like talking to people that much, or like I wouldn't talk that much. So like somebody will always like have something to say about me not talking, but I never had an issue with me not talking to people because I'm not there to talk to you. I'm just here because they paying me to be here. You feel me? I'm here because they paying me to be here. And honestly, not talking, people at the end of the day fuck with that, especially like if you know how to do your job too. Cause when I was working, I hated working with people that didn't know like what to do type shit. Like I hated slow ass people, cause like just the only reason why I'm there is just to get the fuck out. And honestly, that should be everybody's point of view on working. Just like you're there cause they pay you, so just work the time you're supposed to be working and then just get the fuck out. Like, you don't gotta be friends with nobody there. You don't gotta do none of that. Like, yeah, it's cool if they fuck with you, but at the end of the day, do you really want to be like friends? Like, you are who you hang around with. So if you're friends with somebody where y'all both in the same position, you move on, then the same position, what's like the point? You feel me? And honestly, I just really don't see like the point in friends, mostly just because like a lot of the people that I used to chill with, they were just like we were just weren't on the same levels basically. Like we didn't see eye to eye, we didn't want the same things, you know, just the usual shit, I guess. So I don't really fuck with nobody. I didn't really fuck with nobody. And I'm here now doing my own thing, not stressed at all, not worried about nobody. And it's pretty fucking cool. But yeah, free Wingstop was pretty lit when I worked there. Working was pretty lit, you feel me? Not lit, it was easy. Like, working there was easy. All you gotta do is just clean. Like, cleaning is the only, like, hard thing. And it's not even hard, it's just a lot. It's just a lot to clean. But that shit was pretty fucking easy. Nothing made me have a horrible experience. And, like, okay, so I remember this one time, like, there was only, like, what, 4 people? But it was, like, a Friday night, right? And everybody like going to Wingstop on Friday night when they get paid. I don't know why I wouldn't waste my paycheck there. I never wasted a paycheck there. So it's like Friday night, hella people are coming in. Like hella people. Like the whole thing was filled. There was like people chilling outside waiting for their food because they couldn't even get in. And it was me and like these 3 other motherfuckers. I'm not gonna say their names. But it was like 3 guys basically, and then me. And I was the person working the front, right? I was like going back and forth because technically that's understaffed. Technically you supposed to have 6 people, I think. 5 people? 5 or 6 people, you know? So it's Friday night, we lacking. I'm in the front, it's all full and shit. And that's like where it gets fucking hard because like all these people are mad at the people. They're mad at the person that they see first. I'm the first person that they see. So I walk up to the front and there's like so many fucking people just staring at me. And I like walk up there and then I just turn around and walk back because like what am I supposed to do? Y'all shit is not ready. So like I didn't know what to do. Don't get mad. Like they were mad at me, you could tell, but honestly, my opinion, don't get mad at me because it ain't my fault y'all food ain't ready. It's not their fault really either because, you know, we're understaffed. We don't got enough equipment. You feel me? In my opinion, one of the people that I was working with, he wasn't a fast worker, so we were obviously lacking. But yeah, it's just crazy how like people will like just be mad at the first person they see working. And like I kind of get it, but like me personally, I don't be getting mad at people who work or people who take long, or like if I'm standing there for a minute, like I get it. And I just have like, I think I just generally have sympathy for working people just because nobody wants to fucking work. Like a lot of people expect people working to like want to be there. And I've told people that too. Like I told customers that who've like asked me, "Oh, do you like working here?" And hell no, I don't like working here. Like just shit like that. Like I was always honest with customers too. Like when they ask me like weird ass questions, but I feel like people like really try to like make it their life. Like I feel like people really try to make work their life, and like I always went there like thinking this shit is not my life. I'm just doing it for the time being. Cause I want to, not cause I need to. I never said I needed a job. I never said that I need to be here. You feel me? Don't give a job that much power. Go there cause you want to go there, cause you want the money. You want that type of money. You know, do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I mean? Do what the fuck you want to do. Cause if you're not doing what you want to do, then what are you doing? Like ever since I've been an adult, like I've just always lived my life that way. Like you just do what you want. It don't matter what nobody says, just do what you want. So I was doing that for a minute, working at Wingstop. Shit was pretty easy, no issue with the people. I just think have more sympathy for people who work, because the people who are working don't want to work. And for people who are working, don't make the job your life, because I fucking hate people who take their job too seriously. I hate people that make their job their life. I hate people that don't have a life out of work. like they come to work, that's their whole life. I don't like people like that either. I would never get along with people like that. I would never talk to a person like that, you feel me? I just don't click with working people, I guess. But not working people, with people who make work their life. I just don't click with that type of mindset. And I feel like a lot of people shouldn't have that mindset either, because that's like stifling you in the end, because obviously you don't want to be working for your whole fucking life, right? So if you don't want to work for the rest of your life, then you got to change your mindset first, you feel me? Change what can be changed. And once you change what can be changed, more change will come, you feel me? But yeah, my experience at Wingstop wasn't like bad. The only issue was the people. The manager was a real bitch. When I quit, I flipped her off and told her that I hope she gets replaced. Guess what? She's not the manager anymore, or she's not the district manager anymore. She got demoted. All I'm saying, they try to. Oh yeah, I'm missing like a whole fucking part. So when I got my second job, Wingstop tried to like ask me to quit. For what? There was no reason. And I don't know if I have screenshots or not. If I have screenshots, I'll find them and put them in. But basically, I'm working my second job, and then Wingstop is like fucking, like the Wingstop staff is like fucking falling apart because they don't know, they're promoting people they don't need to be promoted. They're changing around the schedule every other day. And they don't need to be doing that. They're doing that shit just to be difficult and just because they like changing it around for the dick riders that work there. And you know what? It's whatever, because I was barely getting hours there anyway, so I ain't give a fuck. But I called out once because I got a better shift at my second job, which is Jamba Juice, but I'll talk about that later. But I got a second job working there, so I called out because my second job has a better shift for me. So I'm like, all right, great, I'm gonna call out. I get somebody to cover it basically, and that's it. Like there should be no issue if I have somebody covering it. But since they like to be bitches, since they like to be dick riders, I get somebody to cover it, and then they're all over my dick about it, being like, we're gonna have to ask you to quit because you're like not showing up to work. But I do show up to work, and the only issue is that y'all change the schedule every other day. So they like do the most about that. They do the most with the schedule thing. And if you're working or if you're gonna start working, there's like a group chat thing for everybody. And most of the time there's like a group chat thing for everybody. And they like make a specific group chat for the schedule. Wingstop did. Not every place will do that though. But Wingstop made a specific chat for the schedule, and they made that shit just because they kept on changing it. Like, what the fuck is that shit supposed to do? At this point, I'm just complaining, but really, they were like asking me to quit. Like, they didn't want to fire me. Why didn't y'all want to fire me? Because they're like kind of shady over there. So they didn't want to fire me. So when I quit, I flipped the district manager off, and I said, fuck you, I hope you get replaced. She's demoted now. That's fucking karma. That's what fucking happens when you try to fuck with me when I'm not trying to fuck with nobody. And that's what fucking happens. I could have left any fucking time I wanted to, but I didn't because I wanted to be there. You're fucking welcome. Now I'm out of there. Now you're demoted. Now who's up and who's down? That's why if my district manager ever sees this shit, you already know. That's why what happened to you happened to you. And anybody who fucked with me or whoever wanted bad energy to come my way or any of that shit, whatever bad's happening to you, you know why. But yeah, that was my experience working at Wingstop. It was easy. It's just the people were fucked up and weird, and not all of them were weird, but just the people who fucked with me, they were weird. People who wished bad on me, that was weird. The people who tried to make my life harder, that was weird. Don't ever get stressed out about a job, because a job ain't shit. Your life is more than the job, so don't ever let your job stress you out over your life, because it should be your life before the job. Prioritize yourself, prioritize your dreams, prioritize your wants, and prioritize your needs. It doesn't matter if the job don't need you. You don't need the job. Fuck them. Fuck jobs. You could do this. You got this. Change your mindset to focus on yourself, and you got this. Yeah, I'm not bitch back off this kickback. Break a bitch back off this kickback. Break a bitch back off this kickback. Break a bitch.